Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And now the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to throw. It's Brown. bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. Interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. It's going to cost himself a game.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Handoff to the single back. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finds room at the 30. He's got the first down and more. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Brown. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Going with the old counter run here. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw. It's Brown. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Knights line it up with 1st and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Bailey. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. The pass rush closing in. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him?
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
The Wolfpack line out now, 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Powering through. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Bailey. The defense able to stop him at the 2. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop. Can they bounce back from that right away? On 1st down, it's play action. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
He got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And it's a bunch formation.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass, it's Brown. That pass is caught, and they get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air, it's Brown. They pressure him and sack him when he tackle inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, what a move. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Gonna run it. It's Concepcion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Bailey. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, NC State. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. A quick throw out left, complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Brown. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Important second down play coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Montgomery. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. On the ground, it's Smothers. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Defense, ball knocked loose in the end zone. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.